Hi Virgo, Heather here from the Crystal Vein Tarot, here to do your weekly reading. So this reading is for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Virgo for the week of April 20th through to the 26th. It is a general reading, and as such, the messages will not resonate for everyone, so be sure to check out your Moon and Rising sign readings as well. I would like to thank you for joining me today, and for anyone who would like to know, I am using the Legacy of the Divine Tarot. I've pulled one card for the week plus a clarifier. I will be reading the bottom of the deck for the overall energy for the week, and I have pulled an Animal Speak rune. So Virgo. Okay, so you have the Five of Wands, and it is being clarified by the Ten of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, okay, we have the Ace of Wands. That's a nice energy. And our Animal Speak rune is, okay, time to move in migration. Okay, so normally I read the Animal Speak rune last, but I'm just going to talk about it a little bit right now. Because you have this Five of Wands and this Ten of Swords energy here, and then you also have this Ace. And the energies are quite interesting working together. So the migration, the time to move, this indicates that there's major moves and transitions in your life, and that these transitions and changes are never easy. They do involve a lot of work, and making a move does require a lot of work, but the rewards are well worth it. So I just wanted to point that out, and I will speak to it again at the end. But I just wanted you to keep that in mind as we're going through this reading, because you do have a lot of challenging energy here with this Five of Wands and this Ten of Swords. But the overall energy for the week is a nice energy. You do have the Ace of Wands, and aces are always new opportunities, new beginnings. It's up to you to decide what to do with that energy, but it does have that opportunity, and those opportunities, these can be big things, or they can be small too, but they do present themselves in different kinds of ways. With that Wands energy, Wands is fire energy, it's creative energy, it's about what you want, it's your wants, your desires, things that inspire you, things that you feel passionate about. And so when the Ace of Wands shows up, this is usually talking of an opportunity or you receiving a rush of energy, creative type of energy, wanting to take on a new enterprise or new creative activity. So it's about impulse and inspiration, because it is that fire energy and it has that power of fire. And it's about you harnessing that energy and making a move. And again, you have this migration, which is about making a move and getting started. So it's not important. The Ace of Wands, the one thing with it is it's not important for you to know all the finite details of how to get something off the ground, something that you're inspired to do. It's more about you just getting started with it. But again, so this migration though does speak to, you know, when you begin something new, it is challenging and it is difficult. Now you have the Five of Wands energy here, and it's not a very pleasant looking card. Okay, like all these people are fighting here, and they have their wands and they're trying to beat each other with them. So Five of Wands, at its best, it's about competition. So rivalry, challenges, sport. Again, that's at its best, its most positive side. On its negative side, it's about aggression and hostility. But I feel like, especially with this Wands energy being that, or this Ace of Wands being your overall energy for the week, I feel this is more about a competition, a competitive type of, or like healthy competition, about you being proactive, because this situation does require you to be very proactive, no matter whether or not it is healthy competition or it's aggression and hostility. It is about you being proactive. And because matters are too unstable, or they won't resolve satisfactorily on their own. So it's about you choosing your battles wisely. So I feel like this is about you getting this opportunity and then moving forward with it, but it's not going to be easy, and that's why you have that Five of Wands here. again, with that migration, these changes, they can be difficult, they can be challenging, because it is being clarified by Ten of Swords. And Ten of Swords is a very, it's not a very positive card. It is usually about very like painful experiences, but because it's a 10, aces are beginnings, 10s are completions of a cycle. So it's the completion of something that was painful, the ending of something that was challenging for you. But it can also talk about moving on, because the end is here, the end is over. A situation has ended, and it's time for you to move on. So your former ideas and beliefs are no longer valid, because Swords energy is air energy, which is mental energy. So it's everything that is in your head. And this isn't the main card for the week. This is clarifying the Five of Wands. So that mental energy, your thoughts and beliefs, what you've believed in the past, how you've thought in the past, is no longer serving you. And it's time to let that go and release that. And it won't be easy. You have that Five of Wands, you have that migration, animal speak rune. It's not going to be easy. We like to hold on to the way we think, the way we do things. And this is about you releasing that and letting it go, because they're no longer valid, or they no longer serve you. So it's knowing that, and it's about you. The advice with the Ten of Swords is about quitting the struggle and surrendering completely. And it's surrendering to this Ace of Wands energy, and this moving, and time for you to move. So then you have that migration, which is time to move. And again, as I mentioned earlier, major moves and transitions are never easy. They involve a lot of work, but the rewards are often very well worth it. And it can be difficult to make major moves and changes in your life. But there are times when it is easier, and when we do need to take action. And this rune here is all about you being prepared, that you're more prepared than you realize. So take that leap and make your move. Because the present isn't going to change for the better in any kind of significant way unless you take action. And that's what this rune speaks to. So there's a lot of challenging energy here, but you do have that positive for that overall energy for that week, Virgo, of that Ace of Wands and that new thing that you're excited about, that creative opportunity, that thing that inspires you. But it will be challenging. It's going to be, you know, but there is that advice of you need to make moves, and you need to let go of past ways of thinking, past beliefs, and just take that leap of faith and move forward with it, and then you have the time to move. So Virgo, this concludes your reading for the week of April 20th to the 26th. It's quite an interesting read. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe and click on that notification bell. And Virgo, you have a fantastic week, and take care.